So we've been having a ton of rain down here in the Houston area this week. So I thought, why not do the Cowgirl Candy today, since it can't really be out there. So what do you say? Have you even heard of Cowgirl Candy? I hadn't either, honestly. But I'm about to introduce you to it. So let's go inside. Basically like cowboy candy, except we're adding pineapples with the jalapeños. Now you can see I've already chopped up the jalapeños, needed 1.5 pounds of those. Already chopped them up. I actually did just a little over 1.5 pounds of the jalapeños. And then we are going to start getting into making this. Now it doesn't take long, y'all. This recipe will do 2 pints of Cowgirl Candy. I went ahead and using the same jars that I used in the Cowboy Candy last week. A 1/2 pint jar, so it's gonna do 4 of these. This recipe is very simple. It's very similar to the Cowboy Candy. So, having said all that, let's get into it. Okay, real quick, before I forget, when you are chopping up jalapeños or peppers of any kind, make sure you wash your hands afterwards or wear gloves. You do not want those juices that you might forget about to get in your eyes if you rub your eyes or anywhere else. So make sure that after you're done chopping up those jalapeños, you wash your hands. All right, to make the sauce, we're going to do 2/3 of a cup of apple cider vinegar. We're going to do 2 cups of sugar. There we go. 1 teaspoon of garlic powder. 1/2 teaspoon of turmeric. This one is totally optional. This is really for color. Whoops. Good enough. Okay, now the recipe for the pineapples calls for 20 ounces of the tidbit size pineapples. When you strain those or drain them, you are going to save 1/4 of a cup of the pineapple juice. That we put in here also. All right, once we have all this together, we are going to bring this to a boil for 5 minutes. I would advise making sure that you are stirring just to help all this sugar dissolve. Once it dissolves, I would go ahead and stop for just a little bit. Make sure you're watching it, but just wait till it comes to a boil. Again, when it boils, 5 minutes at a boil. So when I said pineapple tidbits, you might have been like I was when I read the recipe, like, what? That's what these are right here. Those size pineapples right there. Y'all, this recipe is super simple. If y'all saw the Cowboy Candy video, which I'll put a link to up right here, it's basically the same thing to a point, except we're adding pineapple. Now this does give the pineapple and the jalapeños a very different profile for flavor, and it's really, really good. So if you've never tried it, give it a shot. All right, y'all, this is where I'm going to go ahead and say we're good to go to start the timer. I don't need a rolling boil, so to speak. Just what I like to do is just when it starts to boil like you just saw. So in about 5 minutes, we'll be right back, and that's where we will start adding in the pineapples and the jalapeños. So. Okay, you really have to watch it. If you leave the fire up too high, it'll start to rise, and then you're going to have a huge mess. So make sure you're watching this really closely and adjust the fire to where you need it. Or if you've got an electric range, same thing. Just adjust the heat. You don't want a huge volcano mess going all over your stove. So I'm glad I saw that. All right, and right there, see how it's just rolling? 5 minutes. All right, y'all, it's been 5 minutes. I'm gonna go ahead and add in the pineapples first. Again, you want 20 ounces of those tidbit pineapples. Then you want 1.5 pounds of the jalapeños. Once you add them in, you want to make sure you get everything coated. We're going to bring the heat back up. We want this at a rolling boil now that the ingredients are introduced for just about 5 minutes. We are not trying to make the jalapeños super mushy. We're just trying to cook them a little bit, soften them up just a smidge. And to mix the jalapeños in with the flavor of the pineapple also. Now you do notice I cut these into about 1/4 inch size rings. That is where you want them. Obviously, you can cut them however you want. I would advise, at least for the recipe, the 1/4 inch realm for your jalapeños. All right, so there was the timer for 5 minutes. I'm going to shift this off the heat. All right, now we're going to remove everything out of here. One thing I forgot to mention earlier is the pepper vapors coming out of this. Be sure you keep your head back, y'all. It is quite potent. I just got hit with it. I always forget to mention it until it hits me. Of course. All right, but we're going to remove everything out of here, out of the pot. You want to try to get everything, all the seeds, if you can, get them out. Totally up to you. I don't mind the seeds. If the seeds were an issue for you, then make sure before you start all this, you de-seed those peppers. But they don't bother me. So I just kind of leave them. Good to go. Now with this, we are going to put it back on the heat to a boil for 3 minutes. What we want is to thicken this up just a bit. So do that to your preference. Okay, so while the syrup is thickening, we are going to go ahead and get all of this into those jars. I'm thinking, looking at this, I'm probably going to need another jar or two. So we'll see here in a second. Okay, now the recipe calls for leaving a 1/4 inch headspace. Y'all, we are not water bathing these, which I should have said at the beginning. This is strictly a recipe to put them in the refrigerator, not to can or water bath. So even though the recipe does call for leaving a 1/4 inch headspace at the top of the jar, I don't really see a point for that. But I thought I would mention it since it is part of the recipe. Now, you can see what I'm doing with the fork. I'm pressing everything down so we can get as much into each jar as possible. I am definitely going to need more jars than just these right here. That is for sure. I totally forgot about the pineapples adding to the space in the jars, as opposed to how they were for the cowboy candy when it was just the peppers. Make sure when you're scooping, you're trying to get a good healthy mix of both the pineapple and the jalapeños. Just like that. Probably gonna need 2 more jars. That's my guess. Whoops. We got peppers flying all over the place. All right, almost done, y'all. We've got about 30 seconds left for the syrup. Right in that range anyway. Maybe 1 more jar. Let's see. I went ahead and took the syrup off the heat while I'm finishing up this jar right here. Now we're about to get into a stage where we're going to be putting boiling hot liquid into these jars. Remember that your counters are pretty cold by, standard compared to boiling hot liquids. So make sure your jars are on a towel of some sort, just to be on the safe side. I've personally never seen a jar crack from the difference in the heat, but I also don't want to see that, if you know what I mean. All right, now we're going to go ahead and scoop the liquid into the jars. These jars are very hot already. Now, if you do canning, you definitely have one of these funnels. I'm just going to use a ladle, and we're just going to pour this syrup in over top. Make sure you shake the jar just a little bit. Make sure you get the fluid down in there. And you want to get all these air bubbles out if you can. As many air bubbles out as you possibly can, let me put it that way. And we're just going to do this for each of them. All right, y'all, I think we're good right there. Now, I'm gonna come back through in just a second. I'm gonna clean the lids, wipe all the lids off, and then we're going to go ahead and seal them up. All right, the rims are clean. Now we're just gonna use, the regular lids and rings that they came with. Just gonna do a finger tight down. Nothing crazy. Again, remember, these are just going in the fridge. We're not water bathing them. We're not canning them. None of that. Okay. Now, from this point forward, I'm going to let them air cool out here before you put them in the fridge. 24 hours after you put them in the fridge, your Cowgirl Candy are ready to go. Crack them open. Start snacking. What would you use this on? It's great on a number of things, y'all. Just about anything you can think of where you would want jalapeños and pineapple. There you go. Just pretty much let your imagination run wild. Now, don't forget to label your jars. However you label them, make sure you label them and make sure you put a date on them from when they were made. They will last about 2 to 3 months in the fridge. After that, toss them. Start all over. And y'all, just like that, on a rainy day outside, we were productive inside, making a snack or a treat that you can give out to your friends and family, coworkers, whoever. If they've never had it, introduce it to them. If you've never made it, introduce it to yourself. The recipe will be down below in the description. And look, if y'all enjoyed this video, if you got anything out, if you learned anything from this at all, maybe I just introduced you to Cowgirl Candy. Do me the 5 favors: share, like, comment, hype. Subscribe to this channel if you have not done so already. And as always, y'all, take care. May God continue to bless each and every one of you. And I'll talk to you again real soon.